So we have a number of projects which are focusing more on the technology, the appropriate technology and productivity management. So we do that with the automotive components sector, with ACMA Automotive Components Manufacturing Association, but also with the bicycle sector, with the leather sector, and with pulp and paper and cement sectors. And there we basically work with the sector support institutions to improve their capability to help the small industries. And then we are also looking at the introduction of cleaner technologies, appropriate technologies, so exposure of the sector institutions like Central Pulp and Paper Research Institute, to link them with international institutions to develop then appropriate technologies which are suitable to Indian technology. So that's the work we do on technology and productivity. We have also quite a number of programs which are focused more on energy efficiency per se, where we are working with different clusters like foundry cluster in Coimbatore and dairy cluster in Gujarat, where we in the clusters create capability for basically energy monitoring together with Bureau of Energy Efficiency. So we provide devices so that people can start to monitor how much energy they're using and then gradually improve their energy efficiency by insulation, by monitoring devices. And then further with energy efficiency services, ESL, we're working on some innovative technologies then as well to improve the performance. Some of the more new work is then also focusing on what innovations are around. So there's also quite some small businesses or spin-offs from the IITs and the other institutions that have innovative ideas, and we try to help them to incubate and start up businesses for in the clean tech space on efficient boilers or efficient fans or devices to extract or to remove some of the contaminants from the air and so on. So that is some of the other work that UNIDO is doing. I think there on one hand this is quite understandable. So there might be cash trapped or not so well cashed up, and therefore they need to weigh every rupee where to spend it. So I can understand that, but on the other hand there's also the returns out there. So we cannot solve this by just giving handouts all the time, because it will still not help the companies to improve themselves. And only when they improve themselves, have good business plans, then it will also be easier for them to get credit and to improve their finances so that they're credit worthy. So I think there's a bit of a middle ground. It's not only that if we just, so to speak, fork out cash to and credit to a small business, they will also provide, but we need to help them to then make good use of the finance which we make available. I tend to be pragmatic on this. I think if we talk Industry 4.0 and digitalization, then you can only digitalize what is well organized in the first place. And so I think that the first step that small businesses could take is to get themselves organized and have standard processes and so on. So because only then they can benefit from this digitalization, artificial intelligence and big data and so on. So it comes back to first improve your operations so that you're not doing it in what you often say the jugaad way all the time, because you can't do digitalization of jugaad. You have to have a standard manufacturing system and manufacturing capabilities before you can benefit from this additional technological opportunity, so to speak. So we see this transition for Industry 4.0 really happening with let's do what is necessary, so productivity, quality, and then we can bring in slowly some of the artificial intelligence, the monitoring and evaluation tools and the visualization tools, and then we can benefit from that. So we then often say, yeah, we need basically an Indian way to Industry 4.0 made in India, kind of. So it's not copy and paste what Germany has done or Japan has done, but find a way that we can transition the current industries to this. But I also realize that there are, in some of the sectors, we see already quite advanced examples of artificial intelligence, and certainly in the larger industries, in the electronics, in the automotive and engineering industries, it is happening. We can talk about it that Industry 4.0 will happen. No, it is happening. It is with us already.